Welcome. Today we embark on a breathtaking journey across Canada's wildest landscapes. From the ice-crowned peaks of the west to the tide-swept shores of the east, we'll explore the country's most stunning natural wonders. Imagine standing at the edge of a turquoise lake, feeling the mist of a thundering waterfall, and gazing up at a star-dusted sky. This is more than a visual tour, it's an invitation to connect with the spirit of these places and understand their significance. Let the music and imagery immerse you as we begin our adventure into the wild heart of Canada. Let's set out. Our journey begins in Banff National Park, Canada's first and most iconic wilderness. Nestled in the heart of Alberta, Banff is a place where nature's grandeur is on full display, drawing visitors from around the world to witness its breathtaking beauty. Here, jagged mountains rise like ancient titans, their peaks etched by ice and wind. These colossal formations have stood for millennia, shaped by the relentless forces of nature, and they tower above the valleys below, inspiring awe in all who see them. The lakes, Lake Louise and Moraine, shine with supernatural turquoise, a dazzling result of glacial silt. Their vibrant colors shift with the light, creating a magical spectacle that seems almost otherworldly, and their tranquil waters reflect the surrounding peaks like mirrors. Trails wind through subalpine forests and up to panoramic mountain passes, each step revealing new vistas. Hikers are rewarded with sweeping views, wildflower meadows, and the crisp scent of pine, making every journey here an adventure for the senses. The Bow River carves through the park, sustaining elk, grizzlies, and countless other creatures in a delicate web of life. Its clear waters are the lifeblood of the region, nourishing forests and meadows, and providing a vital habitat for wildlife that call Banff home. Seasons transform Banff. Winter's silence gives way to summer's wildflower explosion. In spring, the snow melts to reveal lush greenery, while autumn paints the forests in gold and crimson, ensuring the landscape is always changing, always alive. To visit Banff is to feel the timeless power of the earth and the sanctuary it offers both wildlife and the human spirit. Here, people find peace and inspiration, reconnecting with the wild in a place where nature reigns supreme. It is truly the crown of the Rockies, a place where the wonders of the natural world are preserved for all to experience. Let's continue. Eastward we reach Niagara Falls, a place where water's raw power is on full display. Millions of cubic feet of water thunder over the brink every second, shrouding the area in mist. The Horseshoe Falls, a colossal crescent, captivates all who stand at its edge. Visitors have long been drawn to this spectacle, feeling the vibration and awe of nature's force. Niagara's energy powers cities, yet its beauty remains preserved for all to witness. At night, colored lights transform the falls into a shifting, ethereal wonder. Niagara is a living story of erosion and time, a voice of thunder echoing through the ages. Onward we go. In Jasper National Park, the wildness of the Rockies is magnified. Vast valleys and remote peaks create a sense of true solitude. Wildlife thrives here. Elk, bighorn sheep, moose, and even wolves roam freely. Malign Canyon, carved deep by water, and Malign Lake with its iconic Spirit Island are highlights of this untamed land. Jasper is also a dark sky preserve, where the Milky Way blazes overhead in astonishing clarity. To explore Jasper is to embrace unpredictability and find beauty in raw, unpolished landscapes. It rewards patience with moments of profound connection. Jasper is not just a park, it's a symphony of wilderness. Let's journey on. Next, we head east. On Newfoundland's west coast lies Gros-Morne National Park, a place where Earth's secrets are exposed. The tablelands, a barren, rust-colored plateau, are actually Earth's mantle thrust to the surface, an alien landscape. In contrast, Western Brook Pond is a dramatic fjord-turned lake with sheer cliffs and cascading waterfalls. At Greenpoint, rock layers reveal a 485-million-year-old boundary, a natural textbook for geologists. The park's ecosystems range from coastal lowlands to Arctic alpine tundra, home to moose, caribou, and unique plant life. Gros-Morne is a place of contrast, barren rock beside lush forests, ancient geology beside vibrant life. It invites curiosity and wonder at every turn. Here the deep earth meets the sky. Let's continue west. The Canadian Rockies themselves are a 1,000-mile spine of stone, forming the continent's backbone. Rising dramatically from the rolling foothills, These mountains stretch across Alberta and British Columbia, their jagged silhouettes etched against the sky. For millions of years, tectonic forces have shaped this landscape, pushing ancient seabeds skyward to create the towering peaks we see today. Their sharp, youthful peaks, like Mount Robson and Mount Assiniboine, glow with alpenglow at dawn and dusk. These summits, often shrouded in mist or capped with snow, are icons of the wild, drawing photographers, climbers, and dreamers from around the world. The interplay of light and shadow here is ever-changing, painting the mountains in hues of gold, pink, and violet. Glacial rivers like the Athabasca and North Saskatchewan carve deep valleys, their turquoise waters fed by ancient ice fields. These rivers are lifelines, sustaining forests, wildlife, and communities along their winding paths. Over centuries they have sculpted the land, creating dramatic canyons and lush meadows. The Icefields Parkway, linking Banff and Jasper, is one of the world's most scenic drives, revealing endless glaciers, waterfalls, and lakes. Travelers along this route witness a landscape in constant motion where avalanches thunder in spring and wildflowers bloom in alpine meadows each summer. In summer, adventure abounds. Hiking, kayaking, and wildlife watching fill the long days. In winter, the Rockies become a world of pristine snow and quiet beauty, where skiers carve fresh tracks, and the silence is broken only by the call of a distant raven. These mountains are a symbol of Canadian wilderness and a reminder of nature's grandeur. Their vastness humbles all who stand before them, offering a sense of peace and perspective that is hard to find elsewhere. They challenge and inspire all who visit, inviting exploration and reflection. Every trail, every summit, tells a story of endurance and awe. The Rockies are a majestic spine of stone supporting a world of wonder and adventure, a place where the spirit of the wild endures. Let's move to the coast, where new landscapes and stories await. On the Atlantic coast, the Bay of Fundy boasts the highest tides on Earth. Twice daily 160 billion tons of seawater surge in and out, exposing vast mudflats and sculpting the landscape. The Hopewell Rocks, with their flowerpot shapes, stand as icons of tidal power. Joggins fossil cliffs reveal a rich record of ancient life, while tidal bores create waves that race upriver. The Bay of Fundy is a place of constant change, shaped by the gravitational dance of moon and sun. Here, time and tide are inseparable. To visit is to witness the relentless cycle of ebb and flow. The sea and land are forever entwined. Next we head inland. In Ontario's Algonquin Provincial Park, wilderness and water define the landscape. Over 1,500 miles of canoe routes invite exploration deep into maple hills and rocky ridges. The haunting call of the loon echoes across misty lakes, while moose and wolves roam the forests. Autumn transforms the park into a canvas of brilliant reds and golds, drawing visitors from around the world. Algonquin inspired the group of 7 painters and remains a cultural touchstone. Here, adventure and contemplation go hand in hand. The call of the loon is the only clock you need. Let's return to the Pacific. On Vancouver Island, Pacific Rim National Park Reserve is where ancient rainforest meets the wild Pacific. Long Beach's endless sands and pounding surf create a dramatic, ever-changing coastline. Inland, giant Sitka spruce and red cedar form a lush, cathedral-like forest. Winter storms draw visitors to witness the ocean's fury, while the legendary West Coast Trail challenges the adventurous. This is a place where 2 powerful ecosystems collide, teeming with life from forest to tidal pool. The senses awaken to salt, cedar, and crashing waves. Pacific Rim is a reminder of nature's untamable spirit. Now we venture north. In the remote reaches of the Northwest Territories, where the land stretches endlessly beneath the northern sky, Nahanni National Park Reserve stands as one of North America's last true wildernesses, a place where nature reigns supreme and the modern world feels a million miles away. The mighty South Nahanni River winds its way through ancient towering canyons, sculpting the landscape over millennia. Here, the silence is profound, broken only by the thunderous rush of water and the haunting calls of ravens echoing between the cliffs. Virginia Falls, nearly twice the height of Niagara, crashes into the mist below, its waters split by the imposing presence of Mason's Rock, a spectacle of raw, untamed power. Steaming hot springs bubble up from the earth, creating strange and beautiful tufa mounds, their mineral-laden waters shaping the land in slow, patient artistry. Hidden among the forests and cliffs, mysterious caves, many still unexplored, add to the park's sense of wonder and mystique, inviting the imagination to wander. This land is steeped in the legends of the Dean people, whose stories echo through the valleys, and in the dreams of gold rush adventurers who once braved its wilds in search of fortune. Here, human history and natural grandeur intertwine, each adding layers of mystery and meaning to the landscape. Nahanni demands respect and self-reliance. There are no roads, no facilities, and no easy comforts. Only the wild, untamed heart of the north remains. For those who venture here, whether by canoe or on foot, the journey is both a challenge and a privilege, offering a rare chance to disconnect and truly immerse in nature. The reward is profound solitude, a sense of awe that lingers long after you leave, and memories of a landscape that feels almost primeval. In Nahanni, you glimpse a world untouched by time, a rare sanctuary of wildness. Our final stop awaits, promising even more wonders. On Prince Edward Island's north shore, gentle beauty reigns in rolling dunes and red sand beaches. The coastline's iron-rich sands and soft cliffs are shaped by the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Fragile dunes and salt marshes provide vital habitat for rare plants and birds, including the endangered piping plover. Boardwalks and kayak routes offer quiet ways to explore this rich biodiversity. The landscape inspired Anne of Green Gables, connecting nature and culture. Here, wildness is subtle but precious, a place for long walks and quiet reflection. Prince Edward Island National Park reminds us that even gentle places deserve protection. Our journey nears its end. Our journey across Canada's wild places ends here. From icy peaks to gentle shores, we've glimpsed the country's immense natural heritage. These are living ecosystems, vital and irreplaceable. If you felt awe or inspiration, let that spark a desire to protect these wonders. Thank you for joining me. May you carry the spirit of these wild places and never lose your sense of wonder. Until next time, keep exploring.